Most people dread the cleanup after a long afternoon of sanding, but this little machine seems to have a different plan. It is one of those tools that feels surprisingly substantial the moment you pick it up, even though it is compact enough to tuck into a crowded workbench. The first thing that hits you is the balance. A lot of these smaller sanders tend to dance around in your hand, leaving your palm buzzing for an hour after you finish, but this one keeps things remarkably steady. That counterweight design really does its job, making it feel like an extension of your arm rather than a vibrating brick. Now here is the part that actually matters for the finish. With a motor pushing out up to 13,000 orbits per minute, it makes quick work of rough wood, but the real magic is in the variable speed dial. Being able to dial it back for delicate work, or crank it up for stripping old paint, gives it a versatility that is often missing in entry-level gear. It handles metal and plastic just as well as timber, which is a nice bonus if you are the type who likes to tinker with different materials. Then there is the dust collection. Most of these boxes are just glorified plastic bags that leak half the mess back into the air, but this cyclonic setup is a different story. It actually pulls the dust into that transparent container with enough force to keep the workspace surprisingly clean. You can see the dust swirling inside, which is weirdly satisfying, and emptying it is a simple affair that does not require a degree in engineering. If there is a gripe to be had, it is that the corded nature of the tool keeps you tethered to an outlet, which can be a bit of a nuisance if you are working on a large project in the middle of a garage. A battery-powered version would be the dream, but for the price, you are getting a level of consistent power that cordless models often struggle to maintain over long sessions. The switch is also worth a mention because it is sealed against dust, which is a smart touch that should keep the internals running smooth for years. It is not trying to be a heavy-duty industrial sander for a professional cabinet shop, but for the home enthusiast or the weekend warrior, it hits that sweet spot between performance and price. It is reliable, it is surprisingly clean, and it gets the job done without making a massive fuss. If you're tired of fighting with cheap sanders that leave swirl marks everywhere, this is a solid step up that won't break the bank.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.